It looks like it's getting light enough. Are we ready to do our walk?
Yep. Okay. So we just got done going through the railcraft part of the pack, and if you hadn't noticed, in the first 4 or 5 episodes, I've done everything pretty much in order. This is about the order that you're going to run into it as you progress through the pack.
Right.
So everything kind of builds on each other,
Okay.
and it really follows the TerraFirmaCraft tech tree, where you've got your Stone Age, and then you start working with basic metals, and then you start working with alloys, and
Right.
eventually you start getting into iron, and then you at the end you're working with different iron alloys and steel alloys,
Okay.
and it kind of builds on each other. Now, Railcraft is around where the Iron Age is at. There's a lot of steel involved too, but you could start working with Railcraft once you've got yourself into the Iron Age in Terra Firmacraft.
Okay. Which
And
is a substantial amount of time to get there to
oh,
begin with.
I think
I
it took I
mean,
think it took me a
whew,
month to get to steel on my own,
yeah. Yeah. It is
and
now we've
that's
gone slowly with TFC Tuesday this
Tuesdays. Yeah.
last round, but even at that, Steel is just now
Oh, oh,
becoming
oh,
one of
oh,
those.
oh, oh,
Okay, let's make some armor. What?
oh!
What do you see?
I see an ultra skeleton.
Uh-oh.
Mouse over him. His name is in gold.
Ultra Swift Skeleton, TFC, the Cancerous, Regen Poisonous Sapper Fiery Alchemist Sprint. Wow.
And the higher tier enemies drop better stuff.
Oh, awesome. Holy crap balls, he's got 8,000 health. Oh, I'm
and
so glad we're in creative. We
and
would
your
have been
your
dead before I saw
your
him.
little I think even the blue steel sword only does about 200.
Oh,
So you're
yeah.
gonna be fighting him for quite a while.
That's like a group effort, man, right there.
It seriously is.
Pour
But
lava on that sucker.
throw lava on it. Some of them may not even burn.
I was gonna say I don't know if that would work, or you probably burn up your bits.
Now this guy is fiery. I think he actually throws fireballs like a ghast,
Oh,
and we've burnt down our
okay.
village because of that.
Oh, yeah. A lot of things are easy to catch fire in Minecraft and in Terra Firma
Oh yeah.
especially. There's a lot of things that can catch
So
fire,
when you
and
get
there are reasons that you need open pits of fire, so it makes it more dangerous.
when you've got an enemy that spits fireballs at you, you kind of want to run away.
Well, yeah, yeah. Oh, your
Okay,
whole village. Okay, so we're
s-
gonna go for a lot. Oh, we're gonna follow the path.
we've got a road to follow here on our next
The Sandy Brick
track.
Road.
We're not gonna take the train. We're gonna go on the next road, and the
Okay.
next part of this uh, builds on top of Railcraft.
Okay.
So it's the next tier in our tech thing. So if you want to follow me down the road, avoid the
Oh yeah.
wither skeletons,
Okay.
and
So glad that we're in creative.
we're gonna climb a mountain, kind of like you did in Skyrim,
Uh.
to the old ones.
Okay.
We're gonna
Oh, to the old ones.
remember the old ones
I do.
where you
I
climb the
do.
mountain and there's a big dragon at the top. Okay, after that brief interruption, we're back to climbing a mountain.
Climbing the mountain.
So go
Alright.
ahead of me.
Okay. Now you saw how poorly I did with climbing that mountain. I'm glad there's a clear path and not a
Yeah,
whole
that it was
snowy
easy to get
area.
lost in the snow.
It was. Oh! 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 I saw this. I saw this in the distance at one point. I don't remember which episode now, but I saw this in the distance and I was like, "Tell me." Oh, that's really nerve-wracking going over that. Tell me we're going to get to fly. Oh, baby.
And I
Okay.
gotta toggle the downfall again.
Uh, can I sit in the chair? No, I cannot sit in that chair.
You
Okay.
can't? Hang on.
Right clicked it out. Let me sit in the chair.
Okay.
It
Well,
said seat proper, so I thought it
yeah, it
was.
is. It's supposed to be. I've never worked with the passenger seat, so I'm not sure if it works right. But I do know that this mod, Archimedes Ships, is a little glitchy.
Okay.
So
That's okay. I don't mind. I can stand.
we're gonna
Ah,
try it out. Let me put the fence
okay.
back together.
Okay. Oh, that is so
What did I
gorgeous.
use? What did I
I
use?
definitely saw this in the background as we were running by or on the train or something. I'm like, I see things we're going to.
All right. So let me now. I've made it so that you actually have to go through Railcraft to get here,
Okay.
and the balloons themselves require ridiculous amounts of silk cloth, which you have to work on the loom to make the balloons. So
Oh,
getting here is really, 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 really difficult. This is going to be like your end game achievement
right.
is to get
But you
here
know
to this
what?
balloon.
Come on. I can see that. This, how much better is this than just getting some nasty old blue steel for an end game? This is awesome.
But there's more. There's
Okay.
more to do. Once you've got that blue steel, there's a lot more you can do with it. So let me
Okay.
go ahead and see if I can rename this ship. Let's call it Honey Express. Gonna call it Honey Express. We're gonna try assembling the ship. We're gonna mount the ship.
Whoa! Oh! Oh! It sat me! It
All
sat
right.
me! It
So,
automagically sat me. It wasn't something I had to do.
okay. Let me try this in F5 mode. Uh, I don't have a zoom out. So,
Oh, this is awesome.
let's see if we can get this thing moving.
Oh!
Look at this.
Oh! Oh, that's awesome! It's all bobbing back and forth.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun to fly around the ship. Now the rest of this tour we're going to do from the ship.
Really?
Yeah, we're the whole
I love you. Oh, best, best, best wrap up episode ever. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So there's a few things that I wanted us to show off on this trip.
Okay.
So as I said, once you've got your blue steel, there's with TerraFirmaCraft, there's really not much else to do with it. Okay, you've got blue steel, you can pretty much one shot all the monsters in the game now.
Right.
So when we were first planning out this pack, it wasn't just completely me all by myself. It's a group of us that had been running on a TerraFirmaCraft server for a while, and
Okay.
once we hit the top tech tree, we were kind of bored. What else do we do?
Yeah,
So
that
I
happens.
one of the big things that I wanted to add was more stuff to do in the pack, and as you saw, I added the infernal mobs.
Right. And some of the twilight trees, and just for feel. But beyond the feel and the side, the
Well,
mobs are something that's a thing to group together and kill,
yeah, Twilight
build up
Forest has some
defenses.
really, really, really tough monsters in it, and that's what this tour is going to be. We're going to go look at some of those really tough monsters.
Oh, awesome!
So here is now what I wanted to do with TerraFirmaPunk is make it like a steampunk world that has been
Right,
taken over by the jungle and the wilderness. So here are some industrial age skyscrapers that have been ruined.
right.
Some of these will have boss
Rebar.
monsters in them. Yeah, love that rebar, don't you?
Yeah,
It really looks like a New York City style
yeah,
skyscraper.
yeah. I love that. That sort of rust color. It's perfect. Okay,
And this one has the Terraformer Craft support beams
right.
in it. And I
Various colored
think I should have
glasses.
added the steam engines to this because it's going a lot slower than I thought.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
So yeah, in TerraFirmaPunk, there's a lot more to look at than just mountains and trees. You've got some of these buildings that show up, lots of ruins.
Right. Now, as far as the pack goes, you were explaining that some of the like the ruins mod that you were telling me about, you can actually take your own schematics, so you could add to if there was something you really liked, etc. Or, um, but you don't have to do that. You can literally just your pack has these ruins, has these features. All of this stuff is inclusive when you get the Terra Firma Punk
Oh yeah. Yeah,
pack. Awesome.
if you know how to use the ruins mod, you can definitely add your own
Right. So
to
you
it.
can tweak it and add things if there are things that you want, but you don't have to be able to know how to do any of that stuff. You could just get it, and what you've seen is what you're going to get. They're going to spawn, they're going to be there. This is what you're going to experience, sort of, and you're
Okay,
going to have to rough it from the ground up.
and
What's
we're
this?
coming up on our first boss monster. I don't know if you can see him down there.
Uh, oh!
Giant
It's like a
snake.
Loch Ness monster snake. Yeah.
Oh, he's running around in the water.
Yeah, yeah, he's on the land now.
And that's called a Naga.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And I think that's one of the first mobs that came with Twilight Forest.
Okay. So you've got the Naga, you've got the Minotaurs that we've seen that can be various things, the skeletons that can be various. That's one of the ruins that we were at early on.
Yeah, for some reason that particular ruin spawns way too often.
So
I, I,
that's a consistent
I
one.
call that the Goblin Punk House
Okay.
because it's supposed to have goblin spawners in it, but it shows up way too often, and I need to tweak the settings so that I get other little houses that I've built as
Right.
opposed to getting that one all the time.
Okay.
Because that one just shows up a lot. And one of
Okay.
the other things I want to discuss on this trip, this last episode, is where I'm other things that I'm wanting to add to the pack.
Okay.
Um, I'm wanting
You
to
just
add
haven't got to yet.
things like rotary craft because it has a just like you saw with the first tech mod we ran into, the cogs.
Right.
Rotary craft has a lot of gears and spinning wheels and belts and stuff. And I
As
want
the name implies, rotary, round.
right. You'll see that in quite a few tech packs, but people really only use it for um, the high level um, improve getting more out of your ores. So instead of um, like what is it? Thermal expansion can allow you to double your ores.
Right.
Um, with a certain amount of chance, rotary craft will give you 5 times ores. So people
Oh,
really only use that to improve their ores. But rotary craft,
maximize the
yeah, maximize your
outputs.
outputs. But rotary craft has so much more to it. Just tons and tons and tons of machines.
Oh, oh, apparently I moused over a Hydra because I now have a Hydra health
Oh,
bar.
he's up here on the left.
Oh,
Now,
oh, oh! I've
uh,
seen him before. Yeah, with the Twilight Forest. Yeah, I've seen
yeah.
him. That's awesome.
Now, even though this isn't the rarest of boss monsters, I think he is the most difficult and
Yeah,
really
he was
takes
hard when I
a
saw.
large group to fight.
Yeah,
Mainly because as you're fighting him, he grows more and more and more heads. He
yeah,
grows up to like 7 heads.
yeah.
And I fought one of these guys in creative mode, fully geared out with blue steel. I even enchanted the equipment, and it still took me half an hour to fight him, just in creative mode.
Wow,
So he's a
wow.
really long, difficult fight, and I really suggest
Again,
taking,
more geared towards group.
yeah, definitely a group
Well decked
effort
out group ever. Oh, look at that little opening
in the ocean.
in the ocean there.
Now this next one is quite a ways to the north, um,
Okay.
and based on her attributes, she really only spawns way to the north. And at the
Oh,
speed we're going, it may take us a while to get there. Okay, you were saying something about terrain, honey?
yeah. The train is really, really beautiful. I love the generation. I love some of the different the different trees that are randomly in here. I love the ruins that we randomly get. The one thing with this mod though, it's a little bit strange, and I think it is just because the terrain that like there just did it again. You're going forward and all of a sudden you go back. I think of this latency with the server going, wait, are you here? Are you there?
Yeah,
But
the
it
server and
kind of
Archimedes are having a fight over
a
where
little
we
bit of a
actually
fight,
are.
yeah. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because you know what? The lurching sensation on this, it kind of adds to the feel. So I'm loving it. I am loving it. The terrain is absolutely beautiful with
Uh-oh,
TerraFirmaCraft, period.
I think we're here. I don't know if you...
Oh, oh, I see it. I see it. It's coming in. Holy crap! It's a castle in the sky.
Yeah.
It's a is it a frozen castle in the
Y-
sky? It's like
Yep. It's a frozen castle in the
oh,
sky.
oh, that's fabulous. Are you gonna crash into the frozen castle in the
No,
sky?
I have to get close enough that we can park. But
Okay,
the server's really, really struggling.
because I feel like you know how boats are with Minecraft. We're in
Mozart?
an airboat, pretty much, an
Oh,
airship.
yeah.
Oh, look at that! This creeper blocks.
Yeah, those are all from Railcraft, actually.
Oh, those look fabulous.
Where's the front door, actually?
I was gonna say, where do we get in? You said you wanted to park. I'm not sure.
There's a front side to it. Okay, here it is. And you notice
Now,
it's got a bunch of random holes in it?
yeah.
Those are actually generated through the Ruins mod. So, if you find more than one of these castles, they'll be slightly different.
Okay. Now I actually gotta look down, and it almost is like it's like it's been lifted. This castle was on the ground, and it's been
Yeah,
ripped out of the ground.
issue
Is that
with that's a glitch with Ruins.
with it flood? Well, I'm going with the castle was once on the ground, and magic has floated it up in the sky. That's awesome. Okay, that's our front door. Are we going to go say hi to see what the mob is, or are we just going to look in
Hang
the
on.
distance?
Now, let me see if I can get out of this thing without being thrown to the ground.
Oh,
Nope,
uh,
it threw me to the ground. And it gives you a parachute.
I was gonna say you suddenly turned into a giant white block. So just shift to get to stand up.
Yeah, you should.
Whoa! Oh, look at
Yeah,
that!
I think it's a glitch with the mod.
It
'Cause-
doesn't want you to stand up on board. It assumes it's crashed and you've got a way out.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I actually love that. Oh, that's beautiful. We just parachuted out. Oh, that should come equipped with parachutes if we're gonna be on a dangerous airship. It should.
So I'm gonna set up a little chest here.
Now, hold on. Is it just me, or is the ship slowly sinking without a pilot directing
I
it?
think it's sinking.
It's sinking.
Uh,
It's going to nestle onto the treetop.
oh wait, I can't
Oh.
put those in that kind of chest. Let me get the other kind of chest here.
So we're going to venture into the nest of. Okay. Okay.
The frozen castle. We're gonna go into the frozen castle.
Okay.
So if you want to grab yourself, do you like
I
red or
got
blue?
a sword. Well, blue's fine.
Okay, I prefer the blue one myself.
Okay, I saw blue. I just took blue. Blue works.
Okay,
So we have our blue steel sword.
and we're standing on clouds.
We're standing on clouds. Oh, this is fabulous.
Yeah, this is one of the few things that kind of breaks the TerraFirmaCraft and brings in kind of a fantasy.
Yeah.
But that's Twilight Forest for you.
Some of the but it actually sort of fits with some of the other mobs that you've had. And you know, alchemy, there's all sorts of lore with alchemy, you know.
Yeah, I'd like
These
to
are
find
clouds in a bottle.
a decent alchemy mod.
These are clouds in a bottle, you know, because I can't help but think of alchemy with so much of the steampunk themes. It's just well, and even one of your mobs was named alchemist, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are randomly generated through the Infernal Mobs mod. Those names.
Yeah.
And it kind of defines what abilities they have. So let's
We're
venture in here.
approaching.
It's getting dark, so we should be able to get
It is.
the full experience. I believe.
Oh, okay.
I thought
The ice.
here we go. Here we
Ice. Whoa! 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 They're giant. They're ginormous. What? That's me! Wait! Wait, they're giant me's!
They're giants. There are
why
giant...
are there giant honeys fighting us?
Just because that's...
Are there wolfies?
Yeah. To me, it looks like a giant wolf.
Oh!
And it always looks like the player.
I'm sorry. I'm a short person. You're too tall. This needs to be rectified.
Now, if you're glitching out right here on the edge, that's because there's a half slab there.
Oh, I am, yeah. Oh!
So just jump over the half slab.
Okay.
I've got to work on the...
Are we going to disable the spawner?
We can.
Or we... Oh, wait. There's more things. Look at those. They're
Oh, hey.
They're killer snowflakes.
Take a look at me.
They're killer snowflakes. Oh, whoa!
There's one on the floor. There's one on the ground for you, too.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, that is so good. Giant sword. There's killer snowflakes.
There are killer snowflakes. It's a frozen castle. And the spawners are randomized.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you.
Okay, the
it's
giant
doing
sword is
it's
not gonna kill it.
doing vanilla damage, so.
Oh yeah, the giant sword.
And he blows
up.
up.
Oh wow. Woo! Oh, he blows up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I've got to fix those half slabs.
Oh wow.
So we're gonna come in here. Let me break this.
But wait,
spawner.
there's more. Is there?
We have to go to the top of the castle.
I was gonna say this is just the entryway. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, they sound like firecrackers when they're going off.
And when they blow up, they create ice blocks, which is kind of weird. Or,
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, glass blocks.
I think it's neat. Oh, I kind of thought of them as frozen.
But yeah,
ice. But yeah,
I thought they were
glass.
ice too, and then I moused over it and
Yeah.
realized, wait, these are glass.
Very stained glass. Okay.
So we go up to the next floor.
I hear snorting.
There's a minotaur around somewhere.
I definitely hear snorting. Okay, next level. More amazing mad snowflakes.
These ones don't blow
These are
up.
different.
Yeah.
These are different. These are like a wheel.
There's two different kinds. There's the stable ice and there's the unstable ice. The unstable ice are the ones that blow up.
These are like, oh my goodness, they're like.
And they
like
drop snowballs.
Frozen, saw blades. Oh, careful! There's some holes in the ground.
There's some holes.
Okay, so I can go up again.
Head up to the next floor.
Okay. This is way better than a drive-by peek. Ah! The Snow Queen!
Yep. Oh, and there's the zombie I was talking about. He's a steam-powered zombie. He has a steam shovel in his hand.
Is that what it is? It looks like it's a bottle of something. Oh, look at the little wild kobold. Okay. Ah! Listen to there's another aristocrat up here, too.
Let's knock him off. Bye-bye.
Snow Queen. Oh, she's fabulous.
She has 20,000 health. She's not as tough as some of the ones that I've seen. I've seen her as high as 50,000. And they're all they have a random health. Oh, she makes you go blind too.
Yeah, I gathered that. Hey, baby. We've only like scratched you. Whoa! She's like on a hockey puck, man.
Yeah, we're standing on ice, so it's really slippery.
Oh my goodness. She's glorious. Oh wow, wouldn't you just could you imagine exploring this place and just like for the first time and coming across the giant ewes and this is amazing.
I've had some of the guys on the server freak out when they first ran into a naga.
Oh, I bet.
It's just like this huge thing is chasing me and it's breaking all the stuff.
We
did she
killed
drop
her
anything?
dead. I just got snowballs, baby.
Okay.
That is so fabulous. I wanted to take a look at the castle overall. There's a giant me's, a giant us's, I guess. This is beautiful.
this I actually built from scratch.
I was just about to ask you.
This
Now, is this a
this
schematic
is
of
not
something, or
yeah,
is this
this is not an
yours?
import from Twilight Forest. This I built from scratch. I wanted to
Oh,
make it bigger,
Wolfie
but
baby.
if you go too big, if you're running through a single player world and it's generated for the first time, you'll notice a lot of lag. It's because there's stuff like this, huge buildings being generated.
Being generated.
And a lot of them
Oh,
are underground, so you won't even see them.
the fountain and it's frozen.
The frozen fountain.
You, my friend. I told you I had the utmost respect for you and your building abilities. This is beautiful, beautiful. And Elsa was not happy. We should have built a snowman a long time ago.
Do you want to build a snowman? Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do it. I'd rather kill a planet. Okay, I love the DBZ parody of it. Okay,
I have
wow.
to send you my Olaf picture Twitter thing.
Okay,
I've got. We found at Walmart an Olaf stocking, and
okay.
my wife set it on the mantle and put flowers in it. So there's an Olaf with flowers coming out of his head, and there's a beautiful picture of a forest path
Oh
behind him,
wow.
and I put it up on Twitter with that picture, and it says "Think Summer"
There you go. Think summer. Oh,
because
that's
he always wants
beautiful.
to be a snowman in the summer.
In the summer, yeah. Oh, this is really beautiful. The castle is stunning. What a beautiful way to end the tour of Terra Firma Punk. Now, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Somebody sees this, they get all excited. They want Terra Firma Punk. How do they go about seeing it? Is it still in a testing phase? Is it still, would they be able to get the pack themselves? How? When? Tell me all the
Oh, it's
things.
live. It's live right now. It's definitely available. All the stuff that we've seen in it is available and
Okay.
craftable. All the railcraft stuff is craftable.
And how do they do that? How do they get Terra Firma Punk? I know
It's
how I did it.
it's going to be on the Feed the Beast launcher,
Right.
and right now, you have to use the code.
Okay, so it's still on the, because that's how I did it. I'm like, I don't know if you want that information
Oh yeah,
released.
I definitely want more people testing it out. It's
Okay.
got a lot of bugs. It's got a lot of issues that need to be worked out,
Now, if
and
I recall right, the code on the Feed the Beast for the third party, and then you enter the code, it was Terra Firma Punk, right?
TerraFirmaPunk, absolutely.
All right, now does the capitalization matter? Because I did the T, the F, and the P capitalized myself.
The best thing you can do is link the forum thread. That
Okay,
will
so we
have
can have that.
all of the information as to how to get the pack, what's going on with the
Okay,
pack.
so
Um,
that's what I want to know. We can have all that in the description. If you guys want to see it, take a look. We'll have it in the description of all the videos that we put out on this little tour. Check it out. If you guys are interested, let me know what you think. Mr. OneWolfe is fantastic. He's got his own YouTubes and has always been an incredible builder and tutorial guy. So I hope you guys check him out more. He's a regular streaming in around my stuff too. So a lot of you are
mhm.
probably familiar with him. But thank you. This was just beautiful. You put together a really fantastic pack. I'm glad it's on the FTB server. I'm glad folks will be able to see it, and hopefully you'll be able to have it without the code, but just full on access
Yeah, I
in
really
time.
wanted to make it public, but they kind of have like a trial
Right,
phase. So you can't just throw up any old pack and have it
right,
instantly public. So they
right,
have you go through the third party thing, and
right, and
then
that's fine.
I think they have like voting sessions or review sessions every couple of months or so, and they'll go
Well, I
through
went through.
all the packs, and
I
then
had no problem. I went through loaded up FTB, put it in the code under third party. Terraforma Punk's right there. I loaded a single player world and went to your multiplayer server. So not a problem. I really encourage you guys to check it out. I think it's an absolutely brilliant combination of mod packs. So and I think you've done a nice job on tying everything together in the quest book as well. It's well worded, it's well written. You've got a great sense of humor and style, and I think that really reflects nicely in the summation thing. So
thanks.
just marvelous. Thank you for taking me on this guided tour.
Oh yeah. Flip
Hope you guys
around.
had fun.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, honey. Bye bye. Ah.